Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare One more time, Hare Krishna 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 One last time, let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, slowly and gently you can open your eyes. Yes, ISKCON Whitefield once again invites you all for this wonderful festival of enlightenment session for all the youth, unmarried, happy boys. Hare Krishna. So we'll start with the prayers. You all can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we're reading from the glorious book, the Life Manual, Bhagavad Gita. So today's presentation will be dedicated to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Srila Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Just now I remember. So in the morning, we have various sessions happening. So after our Bhavatam, daily Bhavatam class, so there was one more program happened that is about the kids. So since it's a summer, so for kids, summer camp is going on. So all the kids come here and the teachers, the parents who is there, and those are also devotees itself. So every day they're learning how to play the musical instruments, cultural, classical, how to chant the holy names of the Lord, learning various mantras. And today was the final, and they practiced a lot of things. They made some drama also. They're singing some songs. I was in the room. I couldn't able to attend. I just watching in the YouTube. So what's happening? Almost some 15, 20 kids, 5 years to maybe 12, 13 years kids. Everyone sitting together and singing the songs of the Lord. Various slokas. Brahma Samhita I heard. Brahma Samhita. It's verses given by Lord Brahma praising Lord Krishna. So various beautiful verses being chanted by these small kids. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. You can see there's small children, how cute they are. Chippy, chippy, chubby, chubby. They'll be very beautiful. And when they're chanting something Vedic, Bhagavad Gita slokas, Brahma Samhita slokas, how beautiful it is. I was saying, I just want to see, continue. It's going on for 2 or 3 hours. I thought I have a session, I have to prepare. Our boys will be coming. So I just left it. So I felt very, very happy after seeing this. So I was just thinking, oh, who is the reason for this wonderful thing happening over here? In fact, all over the world. So we have various gurukuls where children were trained to learn about the Vedic culture, live in a simple, happy, beautiful life. Always reminds this Srila Prabhupada, the great personality, the Acharya of the present age, who distributed this knowledge all over the world. And because of him, we can see there is no difference between caste, creed, religion, no one, nothing else. Everyone taking a Bhagavad Gita. In fact, whether you believe it or not, even in Pakistan, there are 12 ISKCON temples in Pakistan. It requires a lot of applause. That is Srila Prabhupada. So I was seeing one video, so one of our devotees showing, and he was explaining also. So there are sites, there are huge number of, maybe few number of masjids. And in between, Jagannath Rath is going on. How awesome it is. So that is Prabhupada, what he has done. The revolution in the present day and age. So as every day session we do, so this session also will be dedicated to his lotus feet. So today's topic is very interesting. The great dilemma of a great warrior. To understand this dilemma of a great warrior, you should be very, very attentive. Very, very attentive. And to become very much attentive in the class, what should we do? We should come closer to the speaker. Please come. So there is a huge flashback behind this session. So I'll just cover one session which we already covered in the previous batch of level 1. So for all the level 2 and the level 3 students, boys, so this will be another recap, this session, and extension that is also there. So for a few minutes, it's a recap for all the senior boys. Let's see how many of you remember this. So it's in battlefield. Both the parties were there. Who are those? Kauravas and Pandavas. So what is the capacity of the army on the either sides? 11 Akshohinis on Pandava side. Other side? 7 Akshohinis. So can you tell me what are things included in that one Akshohini? Chariots, elephants, horses, men, are included. Can you tell me the count? Perfect. You attended already session, no? No, you know this. Very nice. So there are not 2 lakh, it's 21,000. So 21,870 chariots and 21,870 elephants and 65,610 horses and men of 1,09,350 men constitute of 1 Akshohini. Just imagine 7 Akshohinis, 11 Akshohinis. This is actually the world war. So many people included in this great warfare. So let's go to the situation of Arjuna, what's happening in his life. And we know the little flashback that Krishna went as a peace messenger, but Duryodhana rejected. And finally the war was inevitable. So similarly, in our lives also, war is inevitable. Maybe we don't have Kaurava Sainya to face. Chutku chutku, whatever problems is there. So those we have small Kurukshetras in our life as well. But Arjuna, what he is trying to do here, he's trying to avoid the challenge. What he's getting it. He's giving various reasons. Krishna, this reason, that reason, I don't want to fight. So basically, Arjuna was avoiding challenges coming in his life. But if you see, in any age, so successful persons were not the ones who went away from the challenges, but were those who faced the challenges, isn't it? So success people know how to face the challenge. But here, Arjuna is trying to escape from the challenges. And basically, what we learn from this, so whenever we get some challenge, some difficulty, some trouble, so how do we respond to that particular challenge will decide how we'll be successful to that particular situation. How do we respond to that? So in this regard, I just remembered one nice story. So there was a boy, he was in a garden, he was playing nicely. And he saw a tree over there, small tree, and on that tree there is one leaf. On that leaf, there is a cocoon. Cocoon was there. And he was interestingly observing it, what's happening, what will happen here. And he was waiting and looking at that cocoon. Slowly and steadily, the cocoon was started breaking out. The cocoon is breaking. An insect-like structure is coming out of that cocoon. And this boy got to know, yes, it must be definitely butterfly. And he's looking at it and he's ready to wait. And he's waiting, looking at it, observing what's happening. And this butterfly is trying a lot to come out of it, to break the cage and come out of it. It's trying, but somehow failed. Again went inside. Again trying. Again got inside. Again trying. So this was happening number of times. And this small boy thought, so this butterfly is struggling a lot. Let me help. So what he did, he immediately went home and he got the scissors, vagera. So silently, selflessly, he removed the whole cocoon and got the butterfly out. So butterfly was out of his trouble. But the problem was, so butterfly was there with a huge body, but with a small wings. The butterfly was not able to fly because of small wings. So the reason was, science says that, so when this butterfly, the butterfly in the cocoon, trying to break that border, what happens? So that efforts are being put in. So those efforts help to spread the blood flow to the wings. And this is how wings expand. And this is how wings grow. And this is how when butterfly comes out, he can fly in a beautiful colors. So but this boy thought it and just removed it. So from this situation we can understand how the things will be. So challenges will be coming in our life. The only thing is we should know how to respond it. And we should be easily taking up to that challenge with the help of the scriptures, Bhagavad Gita. Then what happens? Just like this wonderful butterfly came out with the flying colors, even we in our life also, we can come out successful out of those such situations and be successful in our life as well. So this is one lesson which we can learn from this example. And like this, as we are discussing, Arjuna is giving various reasons. And even in our life also, whenever we get some trouble, some situation, some difficult situation, some challenge, we try to face it. Definitely we try to face it. But we face those problems with the previous experience which we have. Isn't it so? So whatever experience we have previously, so we try to apply those experiences to solve this problem. Arjuna is asking Krishna, what should I do in this difficult situation? But what the solution given by Krishna is completely different. And it's completely perfect. And that is called Bhagavad Gita. And we'll go a little more deep. So Arjuna was in a trouble. Now many people think, well, I don't have any problem in my life. Everything is successful. I'm getting a well package, 12 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. I stay in a nice PG, paying 20k, 30k rent. Everything is nice. Now the question is each and every moment in our life will be peaceful? Somehow the other trouble will come. Because Krishna says this, Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. So how can we be happy here? So dukkha's will come. This is the material world. So we cannot tell that I will be happy all the time. We don't know which karma blasts at what point of time. Now it's very nice. In future, the situation may change. So we cannot tell that I'm always happy. But we can expect any obstacle, any challenges in our life, and should be ready to face those challenges. So now another question comes. Is expertise and organization the cause of success? Expertise, he has very good skills, and organization is a very good manager. He is able to manage everything properly, perfectly. So is this can be only the sutra for success? Why? Huh? Yes, technical answer, very nice. Anything else? Yeah, it's correct. Previous karma also depends. So let's see this situation in the situation of Duryodhana. So these are the lessons which many people in the corporate, especially in MBA colleges, so people take lessons from Bhagavad Gita, managerial lessons, and teach there. Even Duryodhana has these wonderful qualities or managerial skills, very diplomatic, very political. So he has all these success sutras. So what is that? Identifying the right people in the company, offering them a right bait, good package, estimating the strength and weaknesses of a person, analyzing the pains and gains of being in the battlefield, making a solid plan, action, how to execute this execution plan, and carrying everyone with you, along with you. This is called team building work. So Duryodhana has all this in full, but everyone know he badly failed. He badly failed. But he has everything. All the success sutras he has. Everything. But he failed. So let's see few situations, few slokas, how he has all the sutras. So one beautiful shloka from first chapter. So in this session we'll try to cover the first chapter almost. You all can repeat after me. Pashyetam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudam Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dhimata. Someone can read the translation?
O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of
Drupada. The son of Drupada. So here Sanjay was telling the whole conversation, what he is getting from the mercy of Vyasadeva. He is narrating to whom? Dhritarashtra. So he is telling. So he was asking first sloka of Bhagavad Gita. So Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yutsavaha Mamakaha Pandavas Chaiva Kim Akurvata Sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra was very much anxious what's going to happen in the battlefield. He was inquiring from Sanjaya, and Sanjaya was describing the whole thing. So this third sloka which is describing. So he's telling about Duryodhana. So Duryodhana, he was completely scared seeing the army of Pandavas. And he is trying to go to his guru, Dronacharya, and try to discuss some plans, strategies. So basically, even Dronacharya knows what is the fear in the hearts of Duryodhana. Now we can see the political mindset, diplomacy of Duryodhana. So Duryodhana know very well that Dronacharya and Bhishma, so both are having a soft corner to Pandavas. His doubt was, if at all these both of them, if they don't give their best in the fight, if they don't kill, what happens? So let me make them angry more. Let them make me angry. So he was telling all these slokas. Little more friend. Volunteers are struggling a lot. Come here. Very close. It's already houseful. So he's trying to incite anger in Dronacharya. So by telling these words, Drupada Putrena Tavasishyena Dhimatha. So Drupada, everyone know, the father of Draupadi and Drishtadimna. So he's telling, he can tell directly Drushtadimna. He is the one. He's telling, Tavasishyena Drupada Putrena. So Drupada and Dronacharya has a great enmity in between. Everyone know the story yet? I'll just describe small, briefly in few lines. So once what happened, both are classmates. Drupada and Dronacharya were both classmates. They were studying in a Gurukul. And both are very, very close. So once what happened, he's a Kshatriya, right? Drupada. He has this charitable affinity. So he told, "Oh Brahmana, oh Dronacharya, if at all, if you have any difficulty in your life, don't forget that you have a very best friend with you, Drupada. Whatever you want, I'll offer you." So Dronacharya felt this, remembered this, when his condition, when his material condition was very bad in his house. Even Ashwadhama is not able to get proper milk to drink. So at this situation, Dronacharya remembered this. Yes, my friend Drupada gave the word. Whenever I need some help, I can ask. So he went to the kingdom of Drupada, and in the whole assembly he came directly and he asked, "Oh Maharaj, oh my friend, have remembered me? I'm your friend Dronacharya. So I'm in a little trouble. I need a small one cow just to get the milk and give to my son. I need one small cow." Just this is what he asked. And you know what Drupada did? You beggar, you Brahmana, you're coming into my assembly, the king's assembly, and you're directly asking, "What do you want?" This is not the proper way. Now he got arrogance. He's a king, right? He has various kingdoms in his hand. He has got that arrogance and going against the word which he has given in his childhood. And in this way, he rejected Dronacharya, insulted him a lot. And then he went back. In this way, the Shatrutva started. Enmity started between Drupada and Dronacharya. And Duryodhana knows this very well. And later what happened, Dronacharya went, he asked his disciples, Pandavas and the Kauravas, to fight with the Drupada and get him here to his feet. And first, Kauravas went, "Yes, we can do this." And they were badly defeated. And then Pandavas went, they fought Drupada, and they got him tied with a rope and got him to the feet of Dronacharya. And Dronacharya told very graciously, "See, I asked you just one cow. You didn't give. Now I will take half of your kingdom. What will you do?" And obviously, when a Kshatriya hears these words, his anger increases, enhances more. His blood boils again and again. And in this way, their enmity went to a very great extent. And Duryodhana knows this very well. And that's why he's putting this word, Drupada Putrena. So Drupada means he's mentioning your friend, Drupada, your enemy, his son. So that through these words, Dronacharya's anger can be increased. Can we see how diplomatic is Duryodhana? So similarly, he tried to incite anger in Bhishma also. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam Bhishma virakshitam paryaptam tridam yetesham balam Bhima virakshitam. Translation?
Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by their father Krishna, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited.
Yes. So here we can see the second point of Success Sutra. Finding out the strength and weakness in the team. And is analyzing it. So what is the strength in my team and in the other team? What is the weakness in my team and in the other team? Very nicely in this sloka. Our strength is immeasurable because we are perfectly protected by grandfather Bhishma. And on the other side, it's lightly protected by Bhima. See, we have a lot of strength. I have Bhishma Drona on my side. And next slokas also he says. So he's telling, so Bhishma is very strong, but still he's an old man. So please, all the soldiers around, please protect Bhishma. So in this way, he is inspiring Bhishma and also getting the strength of all the soldiers around. So in this way, he is capturing the whole party, the whole team. how perfect is this managerial skill. Hmm? But still, he faced failure. Even after having such an expert management skills, political skills, diplomatic skills, still he failed. So from here we can understand that not all the means basically not the success sutras will give the success. In our life also we can see we may be intellectual minded, logical, we may have a lot of skills, various talents we have, but still we cannot assure success all the time. Do you agree this? Hmm? Now, all the skills were also there in Arjuna Vagera, all the Pandavas, but he's very very diplomatic. He is imperfect. Duryodhana has this imperfect. Now Pandavas got the success. Now the question is, what does Pandavas have? What Pandavas have to achieve success? Missing in Kaurava teams. Hmm? So what is the actual cause of success? What are the signs of victory on the side of Pandavas? Anyone? Lord Krishna? Dharma? Yes. Hanumanji? Yes. There? Weakness? Huh. Huh. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Okay. So basically, you're telling there is already a destination happened that they're gonna kill. Yes. Very logical point. Yes, you can tell. Yes. Good karma. Okay. Hmm. Goddess of fortune. Lakshmi Devi is there. Any reasons? Any other signs of victory on the side of Pandavas? Yes, all of those which you have mentioned. So let's see in detail. Hmm. So basically a holy environment. Kurukshetra. The first logo is Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. The land Kurukshetra is itself Dharma Kshetra. And people are on the side of Dharma. Obviously, it favors. It's just like a homeland, home ground. People say, right, cricket, home ground. So similarly, it's a home ground for Pandavas, since it's a Dharma Kshetra. And as I mentioned, presence of Lord Krishna, Bhagavan he himself is there, and blessed with a good fortune. That is Lakshmi Devi is already there by the presence of Krishna, and presence of a great devotee, Hanuman. Where is Hanuman? He is called Kabidwaja. So there is a chariot of Arjuna, and there is a flag. On the flag, Hanumanji was there. So how to translate all this into our life? So these are the various signs of victory for Pandavas. Now we should be very greedy. How can I take these signs into my life and make my life successful? So let's see. So first thing is a holy environment. So how to create a holy environment around ourselves? How to create it? Create? Chanting, yes. Good association, yes. So basically cleanliness, first most important thing. So cleanliness is next to godliness. So having a regular worship and doing mantra meditation daily. So these are the various ways. So when I speaking about cleanliness, I remember many PGs when we go for outreach, going door to door and giving passes for Festival of Enlightenment. So I was discussed in the previous batch also. So when we entered, so there are huge dark pitch in the whole room in the PG. Knocked it, no one is opening. We opened it, pitch dark. We went little more inside. There is a bed. On the either sides of the bed, 2 mountains were there. And in between, some laptop is there, some light is coming. And person is doing something in the laptop. When I saw that first, I was scared. Is some devil is there or what? Person is not clearly visible. And only the dim light on the laptop which is there. And just directly facing on, coming on the face. I was like, excuse me? I knocked. Yes, who's that? Can I talk to you for 2 minutes? What do you want? We came from ISKCON. Oh, ISKCON. Yeah, tell me what. Can you please switch on the lights? Switched on the lights. Then I saw these 2 mountains are 2 mountains of clothes, which are unwashed for months together. So this is how the cleanliness will be in the pages. Yeah, all of your sadhus, you have nice cleanly in your rooms. But I'm basically telling about those people who don't have keep their environment cleanliness. So this cleanliness is one of the holy environment which we can create. And doing regular worship. So basically, practically speaking, in the pages it's quite difficult. But I see few pages, few rooms of many students. So they have Lord Krishna's photo. They worship daily. Even in my college days, when I was in first year, I was in a hostel. So just besides my room, so there is some Bihari, North Indians, some Biharis there. So every day evening, 7 o'clock dot, huge smoke comes out from his room. It's not the smoke which you are thinking. It's the smoke of agarbattis. He put agarbatti, dhoop stick, wonderful smell. He has a nice photo, everything he does. And he's good at his education also. Simultaneously good in the education and also in the culture. So I was very much inspired. Very nice. So this is how we can keep our place holy, environment holy, by doing regular worship and being cleanly. So cleanliness means there are two aspects: external cleanliness and internal cleanliness. So external cleanliness means we can put soap, Life Boy, Lux Vagero. You can apply soap and clip. So what about internal cleanliness? All of us have various anathas in our heart: Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Madam, Atsarya. So these are the 6 enemies of every living entity, every human being. So how to cleanse these enemies from the heart? That is through chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is mantra meditation. So by doing these various things, we can keep our environment, our place holy. Okay? So regular worship, if not possible, regularly can visit temples. ISKCON you can come, watch heart and artis. So this is not different from doing worship. Everything. So in this way, we can make our place holy. And whenever you come inside a temple, have you observed it? Definitely everything, all the negative will go away immediately. Just now entered also, a lot of difference is there. Lot of difference. So why? Because all these things are happening. Temple will be clean all the time. So daily worship will happen. And devotees sit here and chant the holy names of the Lord, having some this kind of Krishna Katha. So by having all this, the place will be automatically cleaning. And automatically whatever the negative vibrations are there, everything will be removed. And positive vibrations, positive vibes come into our mind. So next, the sign of victory is good fortune. Nothing but Lakshmi Devi in personification. So there's a nice statement made by my superiors. She was telling, one who chases fortune may or may not get it. But one who follows the Lord, all fortune will come to him. So in this regard, there is one nice pastime also happened here. You want to take the picture? So everyone knows this pastime. I'll just describe in a few sentences. So once what happened, all the war is inevitable. And both the armies, both Arjuna and Duryodhana went to get the armies. So you can see 11 Akshavini, 7 Akshavini is not a small thing. So they have to go out, make parties with other teams and expand their army. So in the same way, both went. And finally, they ended up in Dwaraka, where Lord Krishna stays. And they went, first Duryodhana went to the palace of Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna, as usual, he sleeps in this way. And he was sleeping nicely. And Duryodhana came and was standing, you can see, above the head of Lord Krishna. And then Arjuna came. Arjuna came second, next. And he was at the lotus feet of Krishna. And when Krishna opened his eyes, he saw whom first? Obviously Arjuna. So from here we can understand how Arjuna is very humble. So when we are humble in our life, Krishna, God looks at us. Very nice. And he gives various benedictions. Then he asked, Arjuna, why you come here? And discussion is happening between Arjuna and Krishna. And Duryodhana from behind. Hey Krishna, I also came. In fact, I came first. While speaking to him. Take. You also came? Wait. I saw Arjuna first. Let me talk to him. No, I came. Little, like small childish thing happened. And finally he told, take. You ask. Oh Arjuna. Krishna asked, what do you want? Oh Krishna, I want your Narayani Sena for the battlefield, for Yuddha. Then Krishna is a relative of both. So he didn't take the sides of either. Neither the Pandavas nor the Kauravas. So he kept a condition. So there are two options for you. Either Narayani Sena or myself. If you take Narayana Sena, I'll be on the other side. If you take me, the Narayana Sena will be on the other side. But there is one more disclaimer. I will not fight. He is telling this. And Arjuna was thinking. Then he told directly, oh Krishna, I don't want Narayana Sena. I want you. I want you. And then immediately Duryodhana, thank you, Arjuna. Then he told Krishna, oh Arjuna, theek hai. Somehow you took Krishna. Let me, please give me Narayana Sena, which is left. So let me take. He took Narayana Sena for the battlefield. And Krishna was telling, Arjuna, you gone mad or what? Huge Narayana Sena is there. At that time it was told that Narayana Sena was a powerful team work ever in that thing. Such a powerful Narayana Sena you're missing and taking me. Who is not going to fight? Oh Krishna, don't tell me like this. You're God himself. You're Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Oh Krishna, if you're there with me, what to speak about this Kauravas? I can beat great demigods also. What are these Tuchya Kauravas? So in this way the decision happened. So Arjuna took Krishna and Duryodhana took Narayana Sena, which is Lakshmi. So finally we know the result. So from this pastime we can understand that by taking Narayan in our life, automatically Lakshmi follows. But when we take the sides of only Lakshmi Devi, we cannot guarantee Krishna will come or not. Because even if you worshipping only Lakshmi Devi also, Lakshmi Devi's another name is Chanchala, flickering. She will not stay at one place. But when there is Narayan, she stays. So this is how Krishna is intelligent. So similarly, all of us in our life also should be intelligent enough. Not to go behind money, not to go behind Lakshmi Devi, but to go behind Krishna, the Narayan. Then automatically Lakshmi also comes along with Narayan. It's a very nice, interesting story. Not story, in fact, day-to-day life we will see. Every Diwali, we keep various coins in front of Lakshmi Devi. We do a lot of worship to Lakshmi Devi. And we can see also in our lives, basically how we are not able to give priority to Narayan. So we have to give priority to Narayan as well. So we have to worship both. Lakshmi, Narayan. Radha, Krishna. Sita, Ram. So when we take Narayan along with us, automatically Krishna also comes. Lakshmi Devi also comes. Even if you can see the pastime of Lord Ram also. Ravana, he tried, kidnapped Sita Devi, who is Lakshmi Devi himself. Lakshmi Devi herself. And later, Ram had to come, kill him, and get back the Lakshmi. So in our life also we cannot tell. Lakshmi will live with us all the time. Krishna may come, take care of the Lakshmi. I'm just joking, no worries. So in this way we can understand our mentality shouldn't be of Duryodhana. Our mentality should be of Arjuna, taking sides of Krishna, not but Lakshmi Devi. And the most important thing is the good company, good association. So whose association we have to take? The association of selfless people, simple and forward people, pure-hearted, spiritual practitioners. So these are we have to take association of these personalities who are selfless. So we have saying, right, a person can be judged by his association. If there are 5 intelligent people, you automatically will be the 6th one. If there are 5 drunkards, if you are with him, you will be the 6th one. So this is how association affects in everyone's life. And Arjuna has the association of a great devotee, Hanuman. Everyone knows this pastime. How Hanuman came into this picture. So flag is there, on this Hanuman picture is there. Actually it's not the picture, Hanuman personally was there on the flag. So what happened? So Draupadi got the wonderful lotuses gifted by Bhima. And she liked this lotuses very much. And she desired to have more. And Bhima went on to the Himalayan hills where immortals are not allowed, great personalities take. And he was searching for those beautiful lotus flowers to get for Draupadi. And in the way he is going, he saw many animals, lions, elephants. By his huge roar, all the animals like tigers and lions, they were also going away, seeing his strength. And he was going there, and finally he found some huge personality, huge big monkey, with a huge tail, sleeping over there. He is telling, hey, you monkey, you move away from my place. What are you doing here? And this huge Manchu was telling, I'm very much tired here. If you feel I have to give away, please you pick me my tail from that side, it to keep somewhere here, and you can please go ahead. And this Bhima, who has the strength of 10,000 elephants, he's trying to pick the tail of this big monkey and trying to move. He's not able to pick it up, move even a small inch. He's not able to do it. And finally, he's understood. Even this Bhima is not able to move this big tail, means this personality is something teda. Some other great personality must be. Then this monkey revealed, Oh Bhima, I'm Hanuman. I'm Hanuman. I'm your brother. So both the Bhima and Hanuman were the sons of Vayudev. So in this way, their connection. They are brothers. Both are brothers. So then Hanuman gave a word to Bhima. So you be there in the battlefield. I'll come. Be on the flag of Arjuna. Oh Bhima, when you roar in the battlefield, I will roar along with you. Then all the hearts of the opposite team will be tremble like anything. So then whenever Bhima roars, Hanumanji also roars. And Hanuman roars is different. How he roars. So in this way he's helping in the battlefield of Pandavas. Now the question comes, Hanumanji directly can come for the battle. Isn't it so? Why he didn't come? So basically Hanumanji is a person from Krita Yuga, Satya Yuga. So those personalities very huge and their strength is also very huge. If he just come, he can just remove. The whole Kaurava Sanya will be finished. So he told it's not a proper thing. I'll just be there. I'll roar along with you. In this way, I'll help you in your battle. So this is how Hanumanji helped the whole Pandavas. So in this way, Pandavas have the great devotees association like Hanumanji. So similarly, in our life also, we should have a great devotees association. Understanding what are the three signs of victory? Three signs or three things which we can take in our life. So first thing is holy environment. Next, presence of Lord Krishna. Avoiding Duryodhana's mentality but having Arjuna's mentality. Next, association of devotees or spiritualists. So basically who practice spirituality, daily chanting, reading Bhagavad Gita, there will be a lot of heart transformation happens. And automatically they'll become lot of selfless. They're ready to do sacrifice for the well-being of others. So the great example Srila Prabhupada itself. So at the age of 70, who can think of going out? At the age of 70, with a stick in his hand, going out all over the world, giving this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, telling the real happiness where it lies. He was experiencing personally by practicing the spirituality. And he thought, why shouldn't it spread all over the world? Why should only I experience? And he went all over the world spreading things. So this is called selflessness. Obviously, he's a very self-realized person. So from this, we are understanding that who practices spirituality daily, so automatically their heart transforms and they automatically become pure. Automatically they become selfless. So these personalities association we should take. I am very happy to tell, I am very proud to tell all the volunteers who are calling you all the time, coming out, doing book distribution, come to your PG to PG and sharing this knowledge. There is a session happening, please come. So they have a lot of work, they are well qualified professionals, but still they are taking out time, coming out to give this information, awareness that this discussion of Bhagavad Gita is happening. You also can change your life. So they are also doing this. So this is how the selfless people be. Understood? Got everything? The whole summary of the success sutras were described in the last sloka of Bhagavad Gita. So Dhritarashtra was asking, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yudsavaha Mamakaha Pandavaschaya Kima Kurvata Sanjaya. So this was the question asked by Dhritarashtra to Sanjaya. And the final answer is in the final sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Let's see. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Pardo Dhanurdaraha Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhute Dhruvani Tirmatir Mama. So the meaning is, wherever Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will be four things. What are those? Opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. So opulence everyone knows. Victory, need not tell. Extraordinary power, everyone trying to get. And morality. So morality, basically, most of us not having what is the definition of morality. So I was checking with my superior also. He was telling. So morality, the highest form of morality means the words of God given in the scriptures. So that is the highest morality. So whatever Krishna speaks in Bhagavad Gita, that is moral. So one has to follow. So whenever there is Krishna and then whenever there is Arjuna, so these four things will be there. So the only thing is we have to take advantage how to get these both personalities in our life. So when we are hearing Krishna Katha, discussing about this is not different from Krishna. When we are reading Bhagavad Gita, we are directly associating with Krishna. When we are chanting the holy names of the Lord, when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mantra, we are directly in connection with the Lord. And how to get Arjuna in our life? By having the devotee association of devotees. And how Arjuna heard Bhagavad Gita and he applied in his life. So similarly, when we hear Bhagavad Gita and apply in our life, in this way we can invoke Arjuna also in our life through devotee association and by applying the instructions of Bhagavad Gita in our day-to-day life. So in this way we can have Krishna and Arjuna in our life. Okay? So this is the basic thing which we have taken. So now we'll go on to the battlefield. Back. Introduction to Lord Krishna. Our hero is coming to the field. So basically I see many North Indian, in fact to speak in general, Indian movies. When our hero comes, there is huge bomb blast. Top! Vehicles will be moving here and there, people will be jumping here and there, and in between hero comes as a great personality. Given us so much of importance, so much of valor is given to the cinema heroes, especially Tollywood movies. So much is there. But see Krishna here, the hero of the whole Mahabharata, the hero of all the basic scriptures. In fact, he is the only hero. So how he came? He came into the battlefield as a normal chariot driver. Why? Why he came? So this states how Krishna is Bhakta Vatsala. How he is very much devoted to his devotees. Why he has to say? So chariot driver means what? So he has to hear whatever the person says in the man. So basically in the war fields what happens generally is how the chariot moves. So basically there is a huge fight is going on. Bombs, these are wagera wagera. So basically when a person is speaking from behind, a chariot driver cannot even understand, cannot even hear also. So how their communication was, the person behind is to put his leg on the back of the chariot driver. If he puts on the straight, on the back head leg, then it is signalizing that you have to move forward, straight. When it's taped on the left side, you have to take left side. When it's right, you have to go right side. And do you know what? Arjuna was doing this. To who? Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna. So whenever we see slokas in Bhagavad Gita, in any scripture, so the word comes, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. So whenever Dhritarashtra speaks, Dhritarashtra Vacha. Sanjaya speaks, Sanjaya Vacha. Whenever Arjuna speaks, Arjuna Vacha. Duryodhana speaks, Duryodhana Vacha. But when Krishna speaks, Bhagavan Vacha. So Bhagavan is here. And what is Bhagavan is taking? The steps of his devotee band. So this is the Bhaktavatsal nature of Krishna. There are various things. Let's just discuss 2 more points. 2, 3. So Krishna was ready to break his own promise, to save his devotee Arjuna. So many people say, hey Krishna, he don't have any morals. He broke his own vow in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. How can he do this? Yes, he did it. For whom he did it? For his devotee. So once what happened? So Duryodhana was saying this, Dronacharya and Bhishma was not fighting well. And he is inciting more and more Bhishma. You are not fighting well. You have to fight. And he insulted Bhishma like anything, Duryodhana. Then Bhishma is a Kshatriya. He cannot simply say whatever you speak. His blood also boiling like. And he decided, tomorrow I am gonna kill Arjuna. Whatever may happen. Either Arjuna will be killed or Krishna should lift the weapon. So this is the vow taken by Bhishma. For your information, Bhishma Dev was also one of the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna. So there are basically 12 Mahajans, 12 great devotees described in Srimad Bhagavatam. And Bhishma Dev was also one of them, great devotees. And we can see here, so the next day what happened? So Bhishma thought to kill Arjuna. And so fiercely, Bhishma was fighting with Arjuna. And do you know what? Not even a single arrow touched Arjuna in the battlefield. Not even a single drop of sweat came. But when he's fighting with a Bhishma, he's able to see some fear in the eyes of Arjuna. And Krishna saw a small drop of sweat came down from Arjuna. Then immediately thought, Krishna, no. My devotee is in danger. I have to rescue him. So what he did, he got down from the chariot. He took the chariot wheel and went to kill Bhishma. He broke his own promise. And simultaneously we can see that Krishna is fulfilling Bhishma Dev's promise. Understanding? He's breaking his own promise to just fulfill his devotee's promise. So this is how Bhakta Vatsala is Lord Krishna. In his childhood. So it says in Brahma Samhita, Sahasra Sirsha Purusha. This is a Purusha Shokta. In Brahma Samhita, various verses describe how Lakshmi Devis, there are not one Lakshmi, there are thousands and thousands of Lakshmis. In the spiritual world, they're trying to serve Krishna to get so small attention of Krishna. Small attention. Actually, it's a spiritual world, Vaikuntha. So there is not even a single dust. But this Lakshmi Devi is trying to get small audience of Krishna. They take the broomsticks and trying to sweep in front of Lord Krishna, whether Krishna may see. So such a great personality, Krishna. So in his childhood, so he's serving Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. So once, maybe 2 years, 3 years old, a small Krishna, baby god. So Nanda Maharaj told, oh Krishna, please bring my slippers. Do you know what Krishna did? He took the paduka of his devotee Nanda Maharaj and he kept on his head and got it to Nanda Maharaj. Can we imagine? Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is doing this, Bhagavan is doing this. So basically what we are able to learn here is, if we become devotee of Krishna, Krishna becomes devotee of his devotee. So it's such a nice mood of Krishna. So this is the nature, Bhaktavatsal nature of Krishna. So basically I am emphasizing this, understanding the greatness of Krishna and how he is taking lower position with his devotees. So now actually the story starts. Now actually the great dilemma of a great warrior will enter in today's topic. So whatever we discussed till now, it's just a flashback. So this is the right thing. So this Arjuna got very bewildered. And finally he's giving reasons. Krishna, I don't fight. He's giving various reasons. And basically he's giving patch-up solutions. There is no permanent solution. So patch-up means what? Now problem is there. Close it for now. Again it will come back. So that is called patch-up solution. And Arjuna is also trying to give these various reasons. So basically Arjuna went into depression. So first chapter, verse number 29-30, all the slokas comes. So Arjuna was telling, Vepateschu sharire me roma harshacha chayate gandivam snustate hatva tvakchaiva paridahyate. So was telling, Arjuna is mentioning, oh Krishna, what's happening? After seeing my family members on the opposite side, how can I kill them? He completely became depressed. So much depressed that the Gandiva in his hand is not able to hold. Is slipping from his hand. Gandiva bow. So this is the condition of Arjuna. And he started giving various reasons. So there are basically 4 reasons which Arjuna was giving. So I just made a synonym of this. REDS. So these are the 4 reasons which was given. First thing is talking about the relatives. The next thing is about the enjoyment. Next, destruction of family tradition. Next, this means sinful reaction. So these 4 points mentioned in the 4 slokas which we're gonna see right now. So you can remember acronym REDS. Arjuna Vacha Drishtve Swajanam Krishna Yuyutsam Samupastitam Sidanti Mama Gatrani Mukam Cha Parishushyate. Translation?
Arjun said, "My dear Krishna, seeing my friends and relatives present before me in such a fighting spirit, I feel the limbs of my body quivering and my mouth drying up."
Yes. So basically, he's telling how my relatives were there. How can I kill my own relatives? So if you see the various reasons what Arjuna was giving, so basically, there is no actual point. How Krishna defends all the reasons, all the questions he is putting forward. The whole Bhagavad Gita is this. Arjuna asks questions and Krishna gives the answer. And when Arjuna mentioned all these 4 reasons not to fight, and Krishna is giving all these reasons how he should fight, various reasons, he's defending his questions, giving various reasons. And in this conversation, what happened? So Arjuna started asking about life questions, questions of life. So in this way, the topic, the discussion of Bhagavad Gita went huge to 18 chapters. So discussion of life also came into the whole Bhagavad Gita. So that is why when people ask, do really Bhagavad Gita has everything? Yes, Bhagavad Gita has everything. Solution for everything is there. So in this way, this is a discussion. The question answers between Arjuna and Krishna. This is the whole Bhagavad Gita. The first reason is giving is they're my relatives. How can I kill them? Yes or no? So it's correct, right? How can one kill his own relatives? Is it the right question? Isn't this the right reason? Isn't it? But let me ask you one question. When there is a cop and in his family there was a terrorist, maybe his own son is a terrorist, and this cop don't know that, and this terrorist did some murder or something, some nonsensical act, and finally is trying to hide himself in his home, and his father cop got to know this. So what should be done here? Should he spare or then punish? He should be punished. Even he may be his own son. There is a law, right? So Arjuna is a Kshatriya. He is in a responsible position. Even cops are in a responsible position. When there is something wrong is done, there should be immediately a punishment should be there. Without thinking of who is my relative or not. If he's doing so, he is committing more bigger sin, bigger mistake. So suppose a judge is there and is the criminal chamber, his own relative is standing. So will he give the right decision? So he is my relative. He should not consider whatever sins he has done. Can he do? Definitely not. He is in a responsible position. So there is a fight between dharma and adharma. Yes or no? So when the people are in a responsible position, should consider this, the context, in which context it's going on. So similarly, a family member cannot be killed. It's true. Even killing itself is wrong. Then how can he can kill a family member? But the context we have to understand is they are following of adharma. So what is the duty of a Kshatriya? What is the duty of Arjuna? He has to fight. He has to fight. He has to kill his enemies and save the people over there. Understanding? So this is a responsible position of everyone. In fact, not only judge, not only curb, all these stuffs. So in this context, basically in the context of the context, so many happens. So once we go to book distribution, we see many people telling, oh, Bhagavad Gita, please don't keep this Bhagavad Gita in your home. Fights will happen. Have you heard about this? Heard about this? There is a Rath on the picture of the Bhagavad Gita. There is Rath, Arjuna and Krishna, they are going to fight. If you keep Bhagavad Gita, fights will happen. As if there is no Bhagavad Gita, no fights will happen. Yes or no? Even if there is no Bhagavad Gita, a fight will happen. Fight will happen because it's Kali Yuga. In fact, to fight there should not be any reason also. You can just fight. It's basically a foolishness when people say this. If you keep Bhagavad Gita, fights will happen. Just a mere foolishness. So basically, we can understand people are not reading Bhagavad Gita. If someone reads Bhagavad Gita, he'll take 20-30 books and keep it at his home. And he'll worship and distribute to others also. So this is what basically a person who studies Bhagavad Gita, he understood. So in this point we are mentioning, so context should be seen. Context. So like this many things happen. Once there was a case filed on ISKCON. So see, these people are teaching how to kill people. I think it's in Russia. So our devotees were asked to come to the chambers of the court. And he's not letting the devotee to speak at all. The advocate who is there. He's asking. He's showing the photo of Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimhadev. So Narsimhadev was there and he's doing the first ever operation, intestinal operation to Hiranyakashipu. And besides, here Prahlad is there praying to the Lord Narsimhadev. And he was showing this picture and asking the devotees, and the Jachus also seeing. Who is this personality who is killing? Is Narsimhadev. And who is the person getting the operated? Is Hiranyakashipu. And who is the son there? Prahlad Maharaj. And what is the context? So Narsimhadev is killing Hiranyakashipu. Now he asked, what is the relation between the Prahlad Maharaj and Narsimhadev? So those both are father and son. See, my lord, see how these people are teaching to kill their own family members. This how they're not seeing the context. Why is he killing? Because they're demon. He's a demon. Suffering, giving suffering to all the people. In fact, still when Hiranyakashipu raises his head, one eyebrow, all the demigods would fear. Such a great demon he is. Such a great demon. So to kill him, Narsimhadev came and killed him. So if we don't understand the context properly, we'll take our own interpretations. We take our own interpretations, wrong interpretations, and we'll give to others also. We are already misguided, we'll mislead others also. So basically I'm mentioning context should be seen. So from here we can understand the context is Arjuna is a Kshatriya. He has to save Dharma. So he has to fight. It does not mean that Arjuna was fighting for the first time here. He fought many times. He killed many people also. So basically why Arjuna is asking all these questions? For all of us. In the age of Kali, people will come. So at that time there is no literatures. Everything, all the Vedic knowledge is to come from words. People are able to hear and just remember everything. And in this way they teach to their disciples. And disciples become guru and they teach to their disciples. So in this way, in the verbal information, the knowledge is coming. Now in this present Kali Yuga, we cannot remember what happened yesterday also. What to speak about some slokas. So that's why we have got books by the mercy of Lord Krishna, Arjuna. Understanding? The first reason which Arjuna gave is also wrong. So let's see the second reason. What is the second reason? Enjoyment. Nacha shreyo nupashyami hatva swajana mahave nakangshe vijayam Krishna nacharajam shukalicha. Translation. So basically he's telling, even if I win kingdom, with whom I will enjoy? Because all my relatives will be dead. Isn't it? Even in our life also we are doing so much of hard work to enjoy with our relatives. And the same reason he's telling, is it proper or not? Proper, na? Yes. But Krishna is telling it's not. How? So basically, Arjuna is in a position of a leader. So what does the leader do? What is the leader does? So he sacrifices for the well-being of his followers. And he's a Kshatriya. He should sacrifice for the well-being of his subordinates. Even if I heard very recently that even mother, when she gives birth to the child, she'll never sleep. She cannot sleep, in fact, for many months. many months. When the child is crying on the bed in the night, so will the child, what mother will do? Shut up, will hit? No. She'll sacrifice her own sleep, make baby sleep nicely, and then she goes to the sleep. Understanding? So then she will not think about this, that family relatives. And as Arjuna, as a Kshatriya, it should be done, isn't it? He has to do some sacrifice. This gives the example, right example, to the followers also, to the subordinate also. So in this way, subordinates align with the vision of the leader. So basically, parents are the leaders in the house. We all are leaders in your office, in your PG, whatever. So whenever we are in the leader's position, this aspect of sacrifice is quite important. Until and unless we sacrifice something to our members, how can we keep a right example? Isn't it so? They will also think he just speaks, he does not do anything, whatever he speaks. Is it a right example? Definitely not. He should show with his personal etiquette. So this is what we can learn from this. The second lesson which is also giving, how can I enjoy with the relatives? This is also wrong. Arjuna proved once again. What is the next lesson is giving? RED, destruction of the family traditions. Kulakshaye pranashyante Kuladharmaha sanatanaha Dharme nashte kulam krishnam Adharmo bhavivatyuta. Translation? Yes.
With the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in ill religion.
Yes. So basically, when people involved in war, what happens? All the husbands are there, children are there. So when all will be killed, women will be alone. The other party who own the kingdom, they invade the family members, they pollute the women, and the unwanted progeny comes into the picture, and they don't follow any religious principles, any traditions. In this way, the whole family tradition will be destroyed. Oh Krishna, this is not right. This is not right. And this is the next reason which Arjuna is killing. And it's quite impressive also. And we can tell, yeah, it's right reason. But Krishna is still again, it's not right. How? Let's see this. What is the flaw in this? So he's telling about family members, family traditions, cultural traditions. All these people, there are people, members over there. Now the question is, so who created these families? Who created these traditions, all these stuff? Krishna, God himself. And he's standing beside you and they're giving these reasons. So 15:15 Bhagavad Gita says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtam matta smritir jnanam apohanamcha vedaista sarver ahameva vedyo vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham. So Krishna is telling, I am the compiler of the Vedas in the form of literary incarnation Vyasdev, and I am to be known by the Vedas. Vedas means what? Where the description of family traditions was given. And he is directly telling, I am the compiler of the Vedas, and the compiler of the Vedas is standing beside you, telling all these reasons. It's just like a child in a home. So he had breakfast nicely, and he's observing mother, and he was having little half of the breakfast he had nicely, and half of the remaining of the breakfast he's trying to keep in a box, in lunch box. And mother observed this. My child, what are you doing? Mummy, I saw the ingredients in the kitchen. Ingredients were over. I don't know how you prepared the lunch for me. So that's why I'm carrying my breakfast as a lunch and going. How will the mother feel, you tell? Isn't it? Because mother gives the food to the child. So similarly, Krishna is the supreme father of everyone, and is giving various reasons like this. What will happen here, and the mother is standing behind. So Krishna is there. He takes care. Understanding? So basically, the 4 questions, I just gave you a small description of the various answers in a logical way. The whole Bhagavad Gita goes answering these 4 questions. Understanding? How these questions which Arjuna put were just a patch-up solution, but not the perfect solutions. So what is the next reason which is giving? Sinful actions, sinful reactions. If we do any sins, we get that reactions. Papam evashrayedasman Hatvaitanatatainah Tasmanaraha vayam hantu Dhartarashtran sabandhavan Swajanam hi katam hatva Sukinaha syama madhava. Translation?
Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of virtue? And how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen?
So the flaw in this question is, so the Manu Samhita or the Vedic scriptures say, whoever does the six aggressors, six criminal activities, whoever does that, he should be punished. He should be killed by a king. So what happens by that? By killing that one of the aggressors, that criminal person, so he will not overcome by that sin because he is giving a punishment. And what happens by taking that death sentence, and he will not be suffered in the next life. Understanding? So whatever suffering he has to go through because of that murder or whatever the criminal activity is doing, by through this death sentence he will be suffered. That suffering is done. And then in the next life he need not suffer again for this. Understanding? And when a king gives a death sentence or any punishment to some aggressor, so it's the king will not be overtaken by a sin. So there are basically six kinds of aggressors. So aggressors means criminal activities. So these six kind of aggressors should be killed as per the Vedic literature. So who are the six kinds of aggressors? A poison giver. And every one of us know how Duryodhana administered poison to Bhima in his childhood. Next, one who sets fire to the house, Lakshagraha. One who attacks with the deadly weapons. They were doing all the time. One who plunders riches, Judah, dice game when they played. This is what they did. They took away all the riches, which it does not belong to them. Even after their exile, after coming back also, Duryodhana rejected to give. So this is called plundering of riches. And next one is one who occupies another's land and is not ready to give the kingdom, as we discussed. Pandavas asked just 5 kingdoms because they are Kshatriyas. Their nature is to rule. So without this occupation, they cannot do anything else. So Krishna was asking just to give not all the kingdom, just give 5 villages so that these 5 Pandavas can rule. And you know what Duryodhana was saying? I will not give even a space that is occupied by a pin, needle. Even that space I will not give. And later you can see the war was inevitable. So one who occupies another's land and one who kidnaps a wife. Jayadratha kidnapped Draupadi once. So these are the 6 kinds of aggressors. If anyone victimized or been in this one of the 6 aggressors or either of the 6, so Vedic scripture still, so they should be killed. And when they were killed, there is no sin incurred to the person who gave this punishment. And who can give the punishment? The one who is in the responsible position, and maybe the king or the ruler. So then there will be no question of sin incurring to them. And this is what the reason Arjuna is giving. If I kill, I may get sin. As if he didn't kill anyone before. He killed. Understanding? So this is how all the reasons which Arjuna gave were not proper. We have to see in the picture of the scriptures. We have to see in the vision of Bhagavad Gita, the life manual of Bhagavad Gita. So I give number of times this example. So whenever you have a graph, x-axis, y-axis we have, right? So when we want to plot something on the graph, so what will be the reference? Origin, isn't it? So you cannot take your own origin in the graph. It's already there. You have to plot it. From there you have to take the reference. And then you can plot a point over the graph. So similarly, whatever activity we are doing or whatever the actions we are seeing in our life, either it is true or it is good or bad, how can we understand? So we have to see through the reference of Bhagavad Gita. Understanding? Then it's a proper perspective, then our conclusion is proper. So by reading these Vedic scriptures, what happens? By reading Bhagavad Gita, our intelligence becomes stronger. Then it can control the mind. Then internally will be stable and peaceful. So we'll see the final tip. We already saw this sloka. So practical tip of the day. So last slide for today. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna Yatra Pado Danurdaraha Tatra Se Vijayor Bhute Druvavite Matir Mama. Someone can read this?
Whenever there is Krishna, the master of all mystics, and wherever there is Arjun, the supreme archer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion.
So this is the final sloka, and this is the essence of the whole Bhagavad Gita. So we have to somehow or other get Arjuna and Krishna in our life. As we discussed already, I would like to emphasize once again. So how to get Krishna in our life? Reading Bhagavad Gita daily. So the instructions of Krishna are not different from Krishna. So when we are reading Bhagavad Gita, we are directly in association with Krishna. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are in direct association with Krishna. When we come to this kind of satsangs every weekend and discussing about Krishna Kada, it is also association of Krishna. And how to get Arjuna? Getting in between the associations of devotees. And whatever the principles we have discussed in Bhagavad Gita, whatever we have learnt, applying those principles in our day-to-day life. In this way, we can invoke Krishna, Arjuna in our life. In this way, when we have Arjuna and Krishna, both of them in our life as well, then we can have all these four: opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. Understood? So with this, I would like to end the session. So if there are any questions, 1 or 2 max, if at all there. So I'll try to answer. So if at all I don't have clarity on that question, I'll check with my superiors and we'll let you know. Any questions? No questions?
Why Barbaric was stopped from being fighting in the Mahabharata?
Who?
Barbaric war.
Barbering. What is Sanskrit term? Huh? Barbaric. Son of Bhim. Grandson of Bhim. Son of Gatotkacha. Okay. I don't know this. I'll check with my superiors. First time hearing this. So he was not allowed in the... Okay. I don't know this much. I'll check with my superiors. Your good name, Prabhu? Krishna Devasad. So next Saturday, you can just meet me. I'll check with the superior and give clarity on this. Any other question?
One question from my side.
Yes.
Krishna is a very great personality of Mahabharata.
Yes.
But why he got like such a difficult situation? What is the reason behind that?
So because of in that being in that situation.
Yeah, why he has to wait for it in 8 days for this?
So he is...
Law in her body, in his body.
So basically you're asking about death, why he has to wait on the Sayan. So he is not bound to be like this. But on the Sayana, he was waiting for Lord Krishna to come. So it's called Uttarayana. So basically Uttarayana means, the one Uttara means Uttara. So our Acharyas gives various commentaries. So one of the commentaries is this. So Uttara Ayana. Uttara means Uttara, the wife of Abhimanyu. Ayana means the one who taken shelter of Uttara. So to save Parikshit Maharaj, so what Krishna entered the womb of Uttara, taken shelter of Uttara and saved Parikshit Maharaj. So in that sloka he is telling, so Bhishma was waiting to take shelter of Uttarayana, that is Krishna. So in Bhagavad Gita says that the 8th chapter, all the slokas comes where the title is how to attain the supreme, go into the spiritual world. So the actual goal of life is to remember Krishna, to remember God at the last moment. So then we'll be successful. And this Bhishma was waiting for Krishna to come on that Saina. So after the whole battlefield, everyone could come, and Krishna also will be there. And Bhishma Dev will be giving some instructions. So we call Vishnu Sahasranama. So he will be giving these instructions to Yudhishthira Maharaj how to rule everything vagera. And finally by seeing Lord Krishna's face, and he closes his eyes. So as we understood 8th chapter in karma philosophy, in level 2, level 3 also will get discussed. So what is the goal of human form of life? So that is to remember Krishna at the time of death. So that we also can go back to the spiritual world, to break the cycle of birth and death. So how can it happen? By remembering Krishna at the last moment. So just like it's like a practice. So we're studying, everyone studied nicely in your engineering, whatever, vagera, vagera. So we have studied the whole semester, 6 months. But exam will be only for 3 years. So similarly, in our life also, it's a practice for all of our life, to practice to remember Krishna, to remember God, so that in the final moment we can remember Krishna. Now, personally, what happens? Bhishma is there. He's personally waiting for Krishna, and Krishna is there in front of him. So, what is the need of thing? He putting some more effort. Krishna is already there. He can leave his body. So, the only thing why he's waiting is he has that Icha Mrityu Vara. But why he's waiting? Just to see Krishna at the last moment and leave the body. That is the reason. Understood? And he wants to see Yudhishthir becoming the king, the emperor of the world. So that's why he wasted. So he need not wait. He can leave his body whenever he wants. So this is the only reason. Okay? Got it? Yes. One last question, if any. No? Okay, we'll so go for mantra meditation. So you all can stand up. You can relax your legs for some time. So volunteers will give the Achaman water to you. You can wipe your hands and you can take the beads. So whoever gets the beads, please take your seats. Whoever got the beads, you can please take your seats. Come to you. Yes. So would request from next session onwards, everyone you can carry your own beads. So whoever has, who don't have, you can purchase from here after the program. So we'll discuss little about meditation, mantra meditation, which we're going to do. So there are a number of meditation process, as we know, and everything works. But what is the difference between mantra meditation and other meditation process? So what does other meditation process does? So that other meditation process suppress the negativities, the bad impressions in the mind, suppress. But what happens with whenever the suppression is removed, again it will be bounced back. So this is what happens. But when one chants the Hare Krishna mantra or do this mantra meditation, what happens is that all those impressions, negativity will be removed. In fact, it will be cleansed from the heart, from the mind. So this is the great benefit of doing mantra meditation. And it's scientific as well. So science says whenever we engage 2 or more senses in one activity, our mind comes to control. And in future session, we'll see how mind is the greatest enemy of everyone. The solution is to control the mind. So by doing this mantra meditation, we can observe that our mind also come to the control. So there's a nice sloka given in Kalisantana Upanishad. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmashanashanam Nataha Parataropaya Sarva Vedeshu Drishyati. So Narada Muni was asking his spiritual master and father, Lord Brahma, oh my father, oh my spiritual master, oh my Gurudev. So the age of Kali has come. So how can Are people in the age of Kali can save themselves from the age of Kali. So what is the solution? Then Lord Brahma was speaking this sloka, telling the whole mantra. Iti Shodashakam Namnam. Shodashakam means 60 names. If you count Hare Krishna, you will get 60 names. Iti Shodashakam Namnam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. The pollution, the contamination of Kali will be removed. Kalmasha Nashanam. Nataha Parataropayaha Sarva Vedeshu Drishyati. So with the 4 hands of Lord Brahma, he read 4 Vedas. And he is giving it a final conclusion. I have read all the scriptures. I have studied all the scriptures. And there is no other solution except this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And we imagine how fortunate are we? We are getting such a wonderful opportunity to chant this wonderful Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the association of such a wonderful devotees, like-minded people all around us. So you all can close your eyes, sit in a meditative posture. So by the way, anyone coming for the first time here? Yes, quite a few. So these are the beats. So I'll show you how to do mantra meditation. So we hold in this way. So there is a thread, right? So we'll start from here. So index finger shouldn't be touched. On the left hand also similarly. In this way we hold over here. So when we chant the mantra, we'll chant the Hare Krishna mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We chant once and move one beat towards us. And then one more beat and one more beat towards us. It's not like Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. In one mantra, whole round will finish. It's not the right way. So we'll do one mantra and one beat towards us. So this is what we do. Okay, got it? So let's start. Close your eyes. Sit in a meditative posture. You all can repeat after me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we have chanted the invocation mantra. We are going to chant the Maha Mantra right now. So we are doing this for the next 10 minutes. So let's try our best to hear the mantra. So while we're chanting, what are we doing? We're chanting, we are pronouncing the mantra and just hearing. Chanting and hearing, chanting and hearing, chanting and hearing, nothing else, nothing else. And we're chanting, we discussed, that is not different from Krishna. So we are in association with Krishna while we're chanting. And we know how the Bhakta-Vatsal nature of Krishna, how nicely he is devoted to his devotees. If we want us also to be the nice devotee of Krishna, if we want that close association with Krishna, so it's the right opportunity for us to chant the Krishna's name and hear it properly. So when we are chanting and when we are hearing, basically we are respecting Krishna. If we are not able to hear, we are not giving respect. It's a very, very important matter. So let's try our best. Mind will go here and there, here and there. Let's try our best to bring back the mind on the mantra. On the mantra. Even if we can hear at least one mantra, that is a success for our attempt today. So let's chant in a chorus. Let's start. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare